with mysteries, stories of the ancient seas. Maps we're drawing in our hearts, every dawn a brand new start. Islands filled with mysteries, stories of the ancient seas. Maps we're drawing in our hearts, every dawn a brand new start. Journey on an endless quest, seeking knowledge never rest. Paradise we call our own, new world out there we have grown. Treasures found in every wave, lessons learned the brave behave. Friendships new and bonds so tight, guiding through the starry night. Treasures found in every wave, lessons learned the brave behave. Friendships new and bonds so tight, guiding through the starry night. Journey on an endless quest, seeking knowledge never rest. Paradise we call our own, new road out there we have grown. On and on we sail so free, through the storms and howling breeze. Hearts of courage, spirits high, together we can touch the sky. Quest for knowledge day and night. Oceans wide and stars up high, chasing dreams that touch the sky. Island filled with mysteries, stories of the ancient seas. Maps we're drawing in our hearts, every dawn a brand new start. Islands filled with mysteries, stories of the ancient seas. Maps we're drawing in our hearts, every dawn a brand new start. Journey on an endless quest, seeking knowledge never rest. Paradise we call our own, new world out there we have grown. Treasures found in every wave, lessons learned the brave behave. Friendships new and bonds so tight, guiding through the starry night. Treasures found in every wave, lessons learned the brave behave. Friendships new and bonds so tight, guiding through the starry night. Journey on an endless quest, seeking knowledge never rest. Paradise we call our own, new road out there we have grown. On and on we sail so free, through the storms and howling breeze. Hearts of courage, spirits high, together we can touch the sky. Quest for knowledge day and night. Oceans wide and stars up high, chasing dreams that touch the sky. Island filled with mysteries, stories of the ancient seas. Maps we're drawing in our hearts, every dawn a brand new start. Islands filled with mysteries, stories of the ancient seas. Maps we're drawing in our hearts, every dawn a brand new start. Journey on an endless quest, seeking knowledge never rest. Paradise we call our own, new world out there we have grown. Treasures found in every wave, lessons learned the brave behave. Friendships new and bonds so tight, guiding through the starry night. found in every wave. Lessons learned, the brave behave. Friendships new and bonds so tight, guiding through the starry night. Journey on an endless quest, seeking knowledge, never rest. Paradise we call our own, new road out there we have grown. On and on we sail so free, through the storms and howling breeze. Hearts of courage, spirits high, together we can touch the sky. Quest for knowledge day and night. Oceans wide and stars up high, chasing dreams that touch the sky. Island filled with mysteries, stories of the ancient seas. Maps we draw in our hearts, every dawn a brand new start. Islands filled with mysteries, stories of the ancient seas. Maps we draw in our hearts, every dawn a brand new start. Journey on an endless quest, seeking knowledge, never rest. Paradise we call our own, new world out there we have grown. Treasures found in every wave, lessons learned, the brave behave. Friendships new and bonds so tight, guiding through the starry night. Treasures found in every wave, lessons learned, the brave behave. Friendships new and bonds so tight, guiding through the starry night. Journey on an endless quest, seeking knowledge, never rest. Paradise we call our own, new road out there we have grown. On and on we sail so free, through the storms and howling breeze. Hearts of courage, spirits high, together we can touch the sky. Quest for knowledge day and night. Oceans wide and stars up high, chasing dreams that touch the sky.
We are back for another wonderful night, and the long awaited entrance to the Grand Line is about to happen. I am here with the full cast of the Dawn of the New... Nope, sorry, wrong campaign. Of the Legends of the Grand Line. Sorry. Too many campaigns in the head.
I can hold it in, because I honestly didn't see nothing wrong with that at first. I was like, oh yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to push that aside. We are here with the Legend of the Grand Line cast, the Sunveiled Pirates. I am going to leave it to the cast to introduce themselves because this is a momentous occasion where the crew is about to enter the Grand Line. And before we get a quick recap, I just want the cast to introduce themselves using whatever handle they want to go by, and giving a quick 1 to 2 sentence description of their character thus far. Looking at my map, I'm going to actually start us off with Yami, because you are right at the top. Yami, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh, God. How you guys doing? Yami, playing as Kenshinji Yami. I am a human helmsman, hacking, slashing, whacking, toughest bastard you ever met.
Whacking?
Well, yeah, I do whack. Remember, my
Didn't-
swords are
Wait,
blunt.
didn't we have?
Smacking, smacking.
Yeah, but didn't we have
Thank you.
like a tournament and you were like knocked out in the first round?
No, I did not get knocked first round.
Damn.
First off, I punched people
Damn.
the first round.
That's fire.
I punched people the first round. I remember you
No,
missed
no,
a few people.
No, I'm talking about just a couple sessions ago when we had like a tournament on the ship. You got your ass kicked by the bard.
As much as I hate, that is correct. As much as I hate Ollie, I won't ever tell him this, but he earned the most utmost respect from me because for a bard, he is one tough son of a gun.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll be great further
But
down
never
the line. But that hasn't
never
happened.
mentioned that.
It's gonna be fun. But
But yes, that's it.
speaking of, a little bit about your character in the moment thus far.
Like as in story wise, personality wise.
Anything you want to tell us, personality wise, story wise, goal? What do you want?
Yeah. So I was one of the toughest bastards until I met, I guess, Ollie, which is, I mean, between me and Ollie, I respect him deep down inside, but outside I hate the shit out of him because not only is he a dragon, but what do you a celestial dragon, but I do respect him. But yeah, other than that, I'm the same asshole you guys known since then. And actually, Edson did clean my steering wheel that time, so I can't. I'm mad, but I can't be mad because I did fail.
Yep.
I gotta
Also,
earn it.
it doesn't help that Edson just picked a task to help you get you guys to help him.
Yeah, literally, my challenge was just do chores. Okay, guys, ready, set. Whoever goes and does the most chores the fastest wins.
He's like, yeah, do all the chores that he has to do. So when it's time for him, he doesn't have to do it. We just
Nah,
we gotta do our chores.
It's all the chores that everybody's been neglecting.
Yeah, the
Why
ones
is
that
it
I've
like
been doing.
Such
Oh,
overselling the energy, like straight up.
What do you think's gonna happen?
The guy that I hate the most is the one that I have to work with the closest.
Well,
yeah,
hatred is
that's-
just another form of love, just not a very happy form of love. There are strong emotions attached to hatred, but no one questions this.
Gotcha. So there's a lot of passion in this situation.
But please don't word it like that.
Okay,
Thank you.
sure. All right.
That
Going
was true,
down.
but no.
Aw, you said it's cute. Thanks. Sister Mira, how about you?
Hi, I'm Kiki. I play Sister Mira. She's a priest and the captain of the pirate crew that we have here. Sister Mira's kind of, I mean, this is my first time playing D&D 5e. So Sister Mira's kind of become like a tank, I guess, with the lowest AC from what I've seen.
He just prays for us at this point.
Yeah, just prays a lot. A lot of meditation,
Living
a lot of praying,
prayer.
and hoping. But yeah, Sister Mira's kind of quiet, trying to corral everyone and all these different personalities. It's kind of tough, but it's been really fun.
All right, and I'm glad you're having fun.
Yeah, me too.
So, for context, this is actually the second system that we've played with Kiki. She started out with us in the Avatar system, and if you want to check that out in the future, go ahead. Legend of the Cabbage Slugs, they will live on, because if we ever get
Live
enough
on
support,
forever.
we might go back eventually on side missions. But we'll see how schedules play, because I've seen some interest in the party, and maybe every now and again we'll throw in a Cabbage Slug game.
Little
If we fight
reunion.
the Cabbage
Little
Slugs,
reunion.
I'm gonna be and upset at the same time.
This
The
way,
rival pirate slugs.
this way, Yami can have her broken. What was the character's name?
Miko.
Kamiko. Yes, she can have her broken wrist for like 6 sessions again.
Broken wrist.
Finally healed. It should be healed by now.
Yeah.
It should. Well, let's hope. right, moving down the line, Julius, you are up.
Hello, I am Julius D. Creed, the only D in this crew. I am the doctor, the more sane person in this group because everyone's fucking crazy, it seems.
Huh?
Also, I am the biggest, standing at 8 feet tall. I am also the strongest, physically, literally strongest person here. Not in combat wise, but physically stronger than everyone here. I'm sleepy most days. I try to get along with it. And personality wise, I'm hit or miss. I'm very blunt to most things. You like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. Do I care? Not really, as long as you're not a patient. If you are, I need you to like me so I can cure you. If you're not, leave me the fuck alone.
Gotcha. So, sick, injured, crazy, I like you. Normal,
I'm the
the
sanest
fuck
here.
away from me.
He's a gentle giant. On most days.
You're right,
Tuesdays.
because technically it's really when he shrinks down and takes on that Freddy Krueger type of form with the long claws.
Yeah, I call it the Ripper form. That's when he's actually crazy.
That's when he's crazy.
So,
But
yeah.
other times he's completely
He's a
normal.
giant. Most days.
All right, Edson, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm the local gunslinger, except that I don't use pistols. So I'm not the cowboy stereotype. Damn it.
Sounds like
No,
it.
I'm the marine stereotype because I'm an
But you use a
ex-marine.
repeater. So that's
No, I don't.
cowboyish.
I'll have you know, it is not a repeater. Thematically,
Okay.
it is a Springfield 1887 trapdoor rifle,
That's
Yeah.
okay.
which is not a cowboy weapon. It's a Union Army weapon.
So a cowboy weapon. All right then.
Yeah, thank
Fuck.
you. Thank you.
No, damn it.
Thank
But
you.
yeah, he's an ex-marine and the crew's navigator.
Gotcha. You're the one. And now, you wouldn't. You know you have a log pose, so you know how to use it, right?
I've heard of them.
Figure it out.
I figure it out.
Hey, listen. What could go wrong? It's okay.
I've seen other people use them.
How hard could it be?
Yeah.
It points. We follow the point. I got you.
Yeah.
Hoshiko, you're up.
Where does it start from? Yeah. So this character is Hoshiko, the registered fighter and researcher of the group. Just traveling around with them, visiting island, more so getting as much information he can on said islands they visit, and learning more about the 100-year blank period. Making sure that somebody gets. Never mind. We're just gonna go past that. He is from the D clan, but he doesn't know he's from the D clan, because since he's been not cast away from wherever they were from. He don't and ended up on the island of research. After getting kicked off that island, he just been traveling around.
Yeah, I'm assuming you boarded some sort of a cruise ship, ended up in the East Blue, and then stumbled on a pirate ship.
Oh, yep.
And it's been one interesting adventure after another. Now for Ollie. Take it away.
I am playing the illustrious and almost clearly unusual Oleander Brightwell, very much against the grain. He is an individual who, despite his origins, seems to actually be a nice person. If you haven't already noticed, he came into the party with a resounding reception. Well, a gun to the face would be... Well, it's a gun to the face, so who really cares? A resounding reception indeed. Didn't go off with a bang, luckily. We met... He is a bit of a musician and a bard. He enjoys giving people a good song and lifting people's spirits to the best of his abilities. In the face of danger, he laughs. In the face of sorrow, he laughs. In the face of anything that's remotely funny, he laughs. He just laughs a lot, really. You just get used to it. And his laughing is inconsistent. But otherwise, he acts as a kind of bard to the party for now. They're a musician of sorts. He hasn't quite figured out his other role until now. For now, he's just more of a passenger, really. He's on a mysterious journey to find 5 specific islands to conduct some unusual ritual or something he's up to. You know, he hasn't been very forthright with the crew what he wants on those islands yet. But they are very personal to his quest to find freedom freedom to do as he pleases on the seas, without fear of reprise or getting dragged back to his homeland. But for now, take it away, DM.
With that, the party in the last several collaborative sessions have had the opportunity to not only welcome the new party member to the journey that they're going on, but to add more depth to the situation that the party was initially in. So as we put the pieces together, Oleander, on his entrance to the scene, or before we even get to that point, there was a moment in the cave where a spell was cast through Sister Mira, using her divine focus. A light was cast due to a failed stealth saving throw. Due to this, the Marines had a vague idea of where the party might be. As Oleander entered the scene, he entered in a spectacular manner, where not only was there a accordion playing, but there was also singing that was involved, as the small dinghy that he was navigating through crashed upon the hull of the ship, and he was rescued immediately before. As the players made their way out of the cave, they were now actively being pursued by the Marines. Where the players were originally making their way directly towards the entrance to Reverse Mountain, they had to make a slight detour due to the damage that was done to their ship. Unfortunately, in the time, they were only able to get their ship back up to about 70 hit points. As they are making their way back, I am going to need the navigator and the helmsman to make your checks, please. Because now you are navigating directly next to and with the current of the red line. So let's see if you smash into the wall.
Who's ready for the first natural one of the session?
Oh,
You
no,
get-
really?
Say it's going
Slow
to
as
be a
ever.
natural 12.
Nah.
Oh, we got
Damn it,
16.
it was
What am I-
only a 16.
Now, just
What am I
remember,
rolling exactly?
it's not a critical fail on anything except for attack rolls, unless you want to play that game.
Well, no,
you are
but,
rolling
you know.
a vehicle check, please. A water vehicle check. It would be a dexterity plus your proficiency bonus.
You can do it, Yami. I somewhat believe in you.
D20
a
plus
second.
2. Okay. I'm gonna do
Let's
that.
just hope he's not being overly obsessed with the cleanliness of his steering wheel.
Oh,
A
yeah.
little too squeaky. There's no extra grease on it.
Yeah, there's
It
no
doesn't
sense
have
to
that. It doesn't have that
Grease on your
new.
steering wheel.
It's plus my proficiency and something else, or just my proficiency?
It should just
Dex
be
plus
your...
proficiency.
Yep.
Dex, A plus 1, so it'd be plus 3. Alright. So D20 plus 3, rolling now.
Holy
There you
shit.
go.
We
Dirty.
actually passed the first check. Let's go.
No, it's
Probably.
so I dirty my
No, you
my
did.
steering wheel again. Just like
You pass. It's not high yet. You're good.
He's like
You're able-
smudging the wheel.
Proficiency.
Right? You just hear as he's cleaning it,
It's
as
on it
he's
a little bit.
expertly navigating.
I'm just rubbing it off.
Oh god, that's just wrong. Don't forget, there's also a broken peg. There's also a broken peg on there too, because you hit your head into it.
I hate you, man.
Oleander casts prestidigitation. Oil, 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 oil. It's not going to be as squeaky now.
Oh god, you took away the sound. Oh no. How is he gonna count the notches now? Use the squeaks.
Oh God.
Sorry.
All right.
Ooh,
Fuck
sorry. I'm having too much fun here. Alright, so with that, you are able to begin to follow the current perfectly, where surprisingly, despite the usual friction between Kenshin and Edson, they are working seamlessly in this instance. And you notice with Edson's direction, Yami begins to lead the ship to almost fishtail out, to begin to attempt to get to the entrance where it would be safe. As this is happening, you hear the high-pitched whistle, as several cannonballs slam into the water. About 10 feet away, you feel the pouring of water that hits the side of the ship. As cannonballs hit, the Marines actively follow it. You notice only one ship closing in, while the rest are within firing range. As the party begins to once more work the sails, working again at the command of both Edson and Kenshin, both of you go ahead and give me one more check, please.
Methodically inspire Edson.
All right.
Alright, I'll take it. How long does Spartic Inspiration last?
10 minutes.
That's okay.
I think I'll be making it. Yeah, I'll probably be making another check within that time. Ooh.
I'm using
You
a
can
luck
use it.
point.
Yep.
I'm using a luck point.
Okay.
Let's go, Yami.
I should have inspired
I
him.
have-
I'm like, he's
I have
got luck,
two-
he'll be fine.
Well,
I have two
even with
left.
an inspiration, that wouldn't have helped him.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the DC's 13.
I have 2 luck points left.
Hey!
Yes,
Oh.
You
I'm
got
not
it.
mad. I'm a lucky son of a bitch.
Oh, ho, ho, up the mountain we shall go.
Alrighty.
Like, sing a
With
little
that-
louder as I'm trying to steer this shit.
With both, again, working in tandem, you find that you're catching the current almost precisely. It's a bit wavy at first as Kenshin is getting a feel for the current's pull. But you begin to ride the current up. As you follow the current, you approach the mountain wide. Take a minute. We're going to take 2 to 3 minutes. What you all see is the red line specifically encroaching and growing in size as you are being sucked in to a narrow channel that looks wide enough for a ship maybe a size or 2 larger than what you're carrying, what you are currently on. In proportion, you notice that there are... everybody give me a perception check.
Even now, who's below the ship? Below?
If you are below the ship, don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, you forgot. My character's not good on top deck. I follow that.
Alright. Mira and Kenshin look like you pass. You see that not only is it a narrow channel, there look to be obstructions riding the sides on either side of the channel until you can't see anymore. What you do see is the channel continuing upwards at an 85-degree angle.
So Kenshin's gonna look up his iPad, and his eyes gonna be like, it's gonna be like one of those like blank eyes, like there's like it's white, whatever. He's like,
Yep.
it's my good eye. Look, I can see this. And I'm gonna explain that to everybody. Edson, what the hell are you doing up there? I need you to look out better. I'm putting my iPad down. So basically, my bad eye was my good eye.
Edson's just like taking notes. He's like, sorry about that. As he's frantically kind of looking around to try to get as much of a picture of the surrounding topography as possible. Just
You are going to see Hina exit the kitchen area.
Well, little lady, I recommend you hold on to something. It looks like the fun's about to start.
Hi, Captain. Are we going for it or what? Looking at the Samira.
Yeah, we need to go for it. Let's do it. I want to cast Bless on Kenshin and Edson.
Yes, you can. How long does
Nice.
Bless last?
A minute. And it's a 1d4 to
Okay.
attack roll or saving throw.
So it doesn't help with skill checks?
I thought Bless was concentration,
no.
no? Concentration for a
It's
minute?
not. It's concentration for a minute, yeah.
Okay.
You're thinking guidance, which is a better choice. But I'm
I
not
don't have
every certain.
guidance. It won't let me have. It doesn't let you have. It's not in the spell book for this.
Sadly.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, darn.
Sad. Real sad. But in case we do bump into anything, there's a saving throw for you guys there.
Fair enough.
All right, we're going for it.
Don't worry. That would
Everybody
be...
tie yourselves to the fucking mast.
No, don't listen. Nah, don't listen to him. He's an idiot. Tie yourself up near some of the rigging, just in case some of it comes loose. You're in position to be able to fix it.
I'm going to go around and make sure everyone's lifelines are nice and tight.
I'm going to say give me either a dexterity or a sleight of hand check. This sleight of hand check is more in lines of just doing the knot tying itself, not thievery. Unless you want to thieve, and then have at it. I don't care. I'm
I'll
okay
let
with
you all
that.
know now. I'll let you all know now. I will be the first to know when if the ship gets damaged from below.
13,
Yes.
not amazing.
Yes,
but
you
not,
will.
Plug the holes.
Hot.
You have to plug the holes.
13, not amazing, but not necessarily poor either.
All right, it's an adequate knot for somebody who is not very sea savvy.
Yep, it's my second time on a boat. My first one crashed.
I remember Edson trying to teach you, so I would say you
Exactly.
probably just barely remember the last part. Like, shit. It was good.
As the last knot is being tied, you feel your speed beginning to increase. You see the sails, a wind begin to hurl into the sails, driving you forward. You feel all of you lurch as the speed picks up, and you begin to enter into the runway between the two mountains.
I
This
glance
is where
behind. Is that Is that marine ship still coming after us, or have they
It
waved
is
off?
still coming at you.
Those
Okay.
bastards must be suicidal.
As you hit the base of the mountain, go ahead and give me the first of the series of actual checks.
Let's go, guys.
What checks are we giving?
This
What
is
am I
going to
rolling?
be the
Same
cartographers
check?
and the vehicles check. Yep,
Okay,
that's one
I'm good.
pass. You both have to.
And we get a
you
plus
both
something,
have to
right?
succeed. If one of you fails, you will take half damage. But yes, it would be a water
Plus
vehicle
3.
check, so it's a dexterity plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay,
That's what I
and
think is-
we are blessed, right?
Blessed only works on attack
Only
rolls
for
the same.
saving throw, or yeah.
Okay,
Inspire
okay.
you. Yeah. I'll bodically
Yeah.
inspire you anyway.
Didn't even
Plus-
need it.
Oh damn!
Didn't
There
even
you
need
go. Get those out of the way now.
Like a
Well,
breeze.
With
Yeah.
that, you feel the sudden rustle, or sudden jolt, as the ship begins to ascend upwards. It starts off gradual before becoming a steep climb. As this is happening, Sister Mira and Kenshin, you had already seen the obstructions on either side, so you know that there's moments where you are going to have to start weaving in a sense to avoid causing the damage. This is happening within 100 feet. Your second of 4 checks. Go ahead and give me your roll.
I'm like, hoist the sails, drop the anchor, not too far. And go for the second one.
You're still bodically inspired, Yami. Take it or leave it.
That was I think you did it for Edison, not me.
No, I can.
no, he
I can
did-
have it on
he-
multiple. I gotta have
Yeah,
it on multiple
he did it
people.
for you as well.
Yep.
Okay, so what is that again? What does that add?
You don't have to use it immediately. You can hold on to it till you need it.
Yeah,
What,
it's
like
like a
a
D6
extra
or
roll?
something.
It's
Okay.
a D6 right now.
Yeah, you
Hold on
added
to it.
basically whatever you roll. If you don't think it's high enough, you can add a D6.
Okay. I'll stick with that.
All right. You succeed. So, Yami, as you feel the tide and with Edson's accurate descriptions on degrees in which you're supposed to turn, again, working in tandem, you are able to begin to weave past these obstructions in your way. You are hurtling up at speeds that you never believed your ship could achieve. You hear the of the wood as the current and the strain from the wind and speed begins to cause the ship to creak under the pressure. As you begin to as you are able to begin to see the top of the mountain. Those of you who know anything about Reverse Mountain know that all 4 seas converge at that point. Continuing forward, you are launched into the air. Your ship is no longer even connected to the sea. I need everybody to give me a dexterity saving throw. And I'm gonna say that this is about the minute point. This is probably a stretch on that, but I will allow those who have been blessed to utilize that bless because I don't want a spell to go to waste.
You said dex save?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hoshiko, where were you on the ship?
More so towards the, more so towards like the front.
So you were on the deck though, right?
Yes.
Being tethered to the ship, you feel you are launched too high as you feel the pull of the rope on your hip. Go ahead and roll a d6, and that's going to be the damage that you take. Kenshin, you too,
That'd be hilarious
once
if
more
this is
being
max.
tethered to your to
Real
your
quick,
post.
what was the bless? It's a plus. Is it a plus
D4.
something? I didn't roll my bless.
It's +4.
Okay.
Oh, it's,
It's
a
a
D4.
not a
A
plus
D4.
4, plus D4. So roll your D4.
All right, yeah, that's what I
Right,
want to
so
know.
it's
All right.
12. Does
Does
it
that
roll
even
pass?
matter?
12 fails. 13 was the save.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, it was all right. It was enough.
So, Yami, go ahead and roll a d6 as you too are tethered to your steering wheel. You are lifted off of your feet and you come crashing down. Your head once more kind of connects to the steering wheel as you take 5 points of damage, bludgeoning.
As we're at the apex, Edson just kind of he looks over the side of the ship towards the North Blue and kind of smiles off in a certain direction.
Go ahead and give me another combination check, please. As all of your breath is kind of leaving your chest as the bow of the ship begins to tilt forward, will you crash
so
into
that's,
one of the other seas?
That's 12, even with Bardic Inspiration.
Come on, that's a +3. 6 + 3. I'm using.
I'm going to say...
I think I'm going to use one of our party inspirations.
I was going to
think
say,
that's a
use
wonderful
it. We
idea.
have 2.
We haven't. Oh, all right. I forgot about inspirations. I was thinking only about pirate prestiges.
We're not talking to you, Yami.
Yeah, you don't get to use them. They're off limits for you. You
Okay,
have
so
3
I'm using.
inspirations every day.
I'm using another luck point.
I got a 17.
That's going to be a pass.
And that doesn't matter.
All right. All right, let me roll my damage. As the bow of the ship begins to tilt, Edson is giving his directions on the best way to proceed. Yami, you are trying to call out instructions, but it's not just... It's everybody kind of in that instance freezing as you begin to tip down. You are going to be taking... Shit, what type of damage do I have here? Let's see.
Probably bludgeoning.
Oh, it's definitely bludgeoning. You are going to be taking... Oh, you're not going to be
Jesus.
taking... Your ship's going to be taking 20 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
As
that sounds about right.
as the hull of your ship hits down, you begin to think we're going to be crushed by the North Blue Seas before your ship begins to tilt in the right direction and begin to descend downwards. Forward, you are moving again once more at incomprehensible speeds. The wind is now going against the mast as you hear a creaking coming from the mast from the pressure.
Furl the sail!
Anybody who attempts to furl the sail, go ahead and give me a strength check at disadvantage.
Okay.
I will assist whoever's doing that with Gust of Wind. Well, not Gust of Wind. I'm going to cast Warding Winds, and I'm going to stand, to try to counteract the current winds to make it a bit easier for them.
Terrible either way. I'm
Strength.
taking
with
all the bad
disadvantage?
ones for y'all.
No, with
Yep,
disadvantage.
strength check. Yep, at disadvantage.
Just
Oh, okay.
DM,
Also terrible.
would
We
that
have
make things
inspiration.
easier or no?
Hold on, let me see. Let me just double check.
Would
the
casting
winds.
warding winds in the opposite direction of the winds make it a bit easier to unfurl the sails?
Let me double check the spell.
It would kind of fuck with the airwaves.
I'm gonna say 20-mile-an-hour wind. Yes, it would fuck with it, but not enough to break the disadvantage, unfortunately.
All right, well, I'll just give it a roll.
I like the try though.
All right, then. It was worth the attempt.
No, it definitely
Um,
was. Your party also has one remaining inspiration.
I'm not gonna lie, Hoshiko used that damn inspiration.
Do y'all really want me to?
You're the only one with a decent bonus.
Okay.
Yeah, I only have a.
All right, I'll use it.
Just
let me
silvery
see.
bards my own attempt.
Let me also
I'm
roll
going to
for-
silvery bards my own attempt to give them advantage.
Let me also roll for Hina. Give me a second.
Yeah.
My God, the rolls.
Yeah.
Man, if I was out there, I could. I'll start rolling the athletics, but I'm down below, boy.
Maybe I shouldn't
Oh
have
my-
silvery barbs. Oh well.
Wait,
anyway,
what
somebody gets
Oleander are you?
advantage.
He getting the good rolls.
I will give my advantage to Hina. Use it, Bill.
All right. With a straight roll, she got a 22.
Let's go!
Yeah.
I gotta go. Lucky winds be with us. Like
So-
coin.
As you see everybody else kind of struggling, Hina walks up and just who wants to get pushed aside? Like I don't want to pick anybody. I don't want to say like I'm bullying anybody. Who doesn't mind being pushed aside by Hina?
I'll take one for the team.
All right. She's going to just walk up to Hoshiko and just kind of gently push him aside and just grab it and just start muscling that sail up.
That's the spirit, little lady.
As the pressure begins to relieve off the mast as you continue to hurtle downwards, those of you who are looking directly forward would notice that there's a fairly large rock kind of outcropping coming off of the side on the starboard side. Go ahead and give me that last check.
There's to hope. And I just got one of my bardic inspirations. I haven't used mine yet.
You have
Yeah,
an
you still have yours, which
inspiration.
is a good thing.
You have an inspiration if you choose to.
I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration just to fuck. This is the last check.
This is the last check, and that's
Yeah,
a good
I mean-
idea.
Yep.
Should I
Okay,
give
I'm
you
gonna
one,
use
Edson? I can still give you one.
Whatever's happening, I won't be
I'll take
drowning.
it.
D6, right?
Yep. It's still a D6 at this point, right?
Ah!
Yeah, I'll give
Alright.
it to you. Do
That's
it.
one.
Take it.
That's one pass.
16?
No.
Damn it.
No.
Do,
you sure?
Yami just passed.
Fuck.
So,
I'm sure it was like it was a
Dirty
10, 15,
20.
and 20.
So, do you want to use an inspiration?
Fuck it.
Yeah, it's the last one. Do it.
Do it.
It's not
Otherwise-
like it's not
otherwise
like
you
my
could
roll
take
can
it-
get any worse.
Listen, you could take half damage.
With the plus one,
Nice.
that's also a
There you
20.
go.
All right, you pass. No
We
damage
both
on
got
that
30
one.
20s. Let's go.
Oh,
Good job.
You were able
To
to.
go,
narrowly-
high stereo, down the
You were-
mountain we go.
You are able to narrowly dodge that outcropping, scraping only shavings off of the side of your ship as you continue to hurtle downwards. As you think that you are about to bottom out, you begin to slowly come out of the steep slope before a drastic shift happens Everybody give me a dexterity saving throw as your ship kind of launches off of Reverse Mountain and is hurtling downwards.
There's my natural one. I knew I'd get one.
Don't worry, I've been rolling low the whole time.
It's crazy how we both got literally the same thing. As much as we hate each other, we need each other. What are we rolling again? Dex saving throw?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Anybody lower than a 15 takes 15 points of damage.
Oh wait, do I have to roll something? They were doing all this weird stuff. I was in below sleep, so I'm most likely gonna fail whatever's happening.
Yeah, you're probably just going to take that 15 points of damage and then wake up.
Yeah, if you're unconscious,
Was
you
it
do
disadvantage?
automatically fail. No, it
It's not a
wasn't.
disadvantage. It's a straight
Then you would have just passed because your first roll was a
I gotta-
14 and you plus 1,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it would have been a 15
I was gonna
total.
say, I don't know why I wrote this man. Sorry about that.
Man, that narcolepsy comes at the worst of times.
Your ship, as it hits the ground, as it hits the water, comes to almost a complete halt as you hear the squealing sound of something coming from the sea. Looking around, the sea itself seems calm. A lighthouse is to your starboard side. An individual is sitting on the beach, just chilling out, wearing a weird headpiece. Looking around at the water around you, you would see a fairly large island whale swimming around the ship itself.
I like to think that Edson's like standing right next to Yami at the wheel, and at the sudden stop, he like cartwheels forward and flies over the banister, lands on the center deck.
What's Pepper say?
Is that
Well, I
ship
never-
still following us?
Yes. It definitely
God
is.
damn, it's still alive!
How?
You notice.
Give
Go ahead
me
and
how
give me
they're Marines. You talking about?
give me a perception check. Because remember, this one also had a reinforced hull.
Let's go, baby! Natural 1! I'm
Yeah,
back,
can't
baby! Plus
Can't look
6
up-
perception checks.
Hold on. Just remember, you took 20 points half damage.
Yep.
You rolled when it mattered. That's the point.
Natural 1, baby.
Ketchup picks up his
I'm
eye patch
back.
again, like, oh shit, he got company.
Anyone with a
I thought I
13 or
was
higher, you would notice that this ship does not look very healthy. You see dents and you see parts of the iron reinforced hull missing.
It's
As
still like
it is
it's still on the
hurtling
way down.
It is on its way down.
Will it be
Fire the
possible?
cannons, damn it!
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm gonna fire at it with the cannons.
Wait. Let me.
out of-
God damn it! As I put my good eye patch back on, I'm just trying to steer this
Your
shit back.
good
in that
eye
direction.
patch?
Are we guys firing at it? What are we doing? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna look at the captain. What's the word?
Damn fire, you dumbass!
I'm not moving the ship until the captain says.
We're not listening to Yami.
Now, if it crashes, it's hitting
I'm
us.
driving the ship, so the ship don't go nowhere.
We might as well take it down. It's already limping.
Right, and I'm fucking spinning the wheels as hard as I fucking can.
If we're firing at it while it's still on the way down, they might fuck up a navigation and run into the rocks.
Cool. Time to fire. Time to fire.
Worried about the debris coming down the water
Will it-
afterwards.
Now, DM,
Captain's orders.
What's that?
will it be at a? Will it? What kind of roll will it be?
I'm going to say
Will it be?
it's going to be at disadvantage due to the speed at which the ship is moving.
Okay.
Right then. I'm going to hold my action to cast Shatter on any debris that comes down and
I
has a
could
chance of
never
hitting
roll
us.
nothing good.
It's fair.
It's
Yeah,
smart.
that's my big concern.
Who's gonna fire the second one?
You see Oleander pull a big ass drum out of his box. You don't know how it fit in there, and he puts it down and gets out what seems to be two sticks and a bandana on. Or let's do this.
All right, that would miss. Both of those would miss.
We're
Oh
trash.
damn.
As you fire those off, you are going to see the guy who's laying down on the beach get up, looking visibly angry. The whale that was swimming around your ship has now swam off. Hey, are you crazy?
No.
Don't you be shooting here. I live here. Just stop. Sail away.
You hurt the man.
Well, we may as well make tracks.
What would you all like to do?
I'm looking at the captain.
Start moving away as fast as possible as we can.
Seeing that I
Spin
didn't
the wheel
cast
the other
Shatter,
way.
Want to
Yeah,
keep
I
on
didn't
firing
cast
at the ship
Shatter.
while we move away?
All right. If
Seeing
you
that I
are-
didn't cast Shatter, would I still be holding? Am I still holding concentration on the warding wind? DM?
If you're holding a spell, that's technically concentrating.
So yeah, I would say if you were holding the spell, you stopped concentrating on it.
All right then. Well, I'm probably not going to cast Shatter now because the trigger didn't go off. I don't think.
Nope, no debris came down.
So yeah, I'm just going to use that spell slot to cast Warding Winds to help our sails move faster. All right then. You see Oleander pull out his fan. It seems to be a weird-looking fan with an ornate design to it.
Hoshigo, get Julius. We need a weather report.
It's about to
He's
be
coming
very
up.
windy.
Yeah, he's coming up, but you see him rubbing his head like, oh, we need to make those roofs higher.
If you're worried about ceiling height, why don't you be on deck for a change?
I probably would have fell off during that whole trip.
Not wrong.
Yeah, well.
I know what I'm good at and what I'm not. I'm not good on standing on top of ships during the wind in motion. So, what do you want?
Listen, do your thing. What's the weather looking like?
I sniffed the air, Jim.
All right. The area in this,
I don't.
the weather in this area is going to be nice for the next 24 hours.
Oh, we're good for 24 hours.
Steady
That
winds.
works.
We need faster winds. But all right, we got the guy blowing the winds. Let's get the fudge out of here.
Hey, this might be the first time Ali ever seen this happen. Just sniff the air, just tell the weather,
Now,
and they believe him.
as a
So it's about to get
confirmation
really windy.
for that ability, once you tell the weather, it's not like a constant barometer, right?
I gotta check every now and then. No, I just know for like every 20 for the next 24 hours in your location. Yeah, you can predict what
Exactly.
the weather's like. Yeah,
But
and I can just
In
do this all the time.
in that location, so where you cast it is that location.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about. We as a group don't know it yet.
Okay, I just wanted to I want to just double check that it's not something that follows
Yeah,
you
you
as
took my
you go.
secret.
That's all.
Yeah, 100%. I already know what you're talking about. We as a
Okay.
group don't know this shit.
Gotcha.
I am going to take out the log post.
Here's the thing, though,
Alright.
DM. Once we do know, this is gonna be an every hour thing. I feel. Once we do find out.
That's okay. So, with this, before you take out the log pose, Kenshin, you looking down at the compass would notice that it is beginning to erratically spin in a way that you've never seen before.
I'm gonna open my other eye patch, my good eye, and be like, "Hey, you got anything up there?" I'm gonna look and put my eye patch back down. Look up at Edson. Are you still on the post? Or you say you're still standing by me, right?
Oh no, I got flung forward because of the failed deck save.
Oh,
But I'm
like, oh,
kind of
shit.
I'm like casually walking back up to you, staring at as I'm starting to take out the log post.
and I'm gonna
Yeah,
point
what's
this way, like I'm gonna show it to you, like this is something. Does yours
Oh.
work? Because I'm trying to shake it,
Oh,
shake my compass.
it's that. Damn, you had me worried there for a sec. Nah, of course a compass don't work in here. The Grand Line. You
Yeah.
gotta use one of these babies, and it takes out the log post.
I'm like, oh, you don't mean my good eye? As I open my iPads.
I mean, if
I
you
guess
want to look
not.
at it better.
Is the warning winds helping speed up the ship at all, or no?
Yes, it would be helping to speed up the ship as you are making your way forward.
You guys think we should have talked to that guy on the island? He seems very helpful.
You seem kind of pissed off at us, honestly. Besides, we gotta make tracks
Yeah.
before that marine ship catches up with us.
Alright. Fair enough.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but they somehow started off in better condition and ended up in worse.
They just wasn't steering right.
Yeah,
As
well.
much as I don't like you, Edson, we do make a pretty damn good team.
Oh yeah, on that subject. Tell me, Yami, how were the currents exactly? You remember like about where they were pulling?
Shit.
As he takes out a map that he's already like partially filled in of like all of the different topographical points that he saw along the reverse mountain. I've already got all the topographical points down. I just don't have the currents yet. I was able to do a little bit with my vision, but it's always
well,
better
at one
to get a
point,
first-hand experience with someone who was feeling them.
at one point right there, right when we like hit the 20 points of damage, I'm like, at that point, that current is actually it's a little more rapid than you would think. It looks soft, but it pulls you in.
That was
definitely
the current,
Marcado.
actually. We were
whatever
we were
that-
airborne, as hard as it is to believe. So
Shit.
I'll make note. Need to be prepared to stick a landing.
Fair enough. Good. Huh. And you there, as I look at Ollie. That was some good handling there, because if you didn't tie these knots good enough, we would probably flew off the fucking ship.
Just as he's like blasting away with this fan, he can't seem to hear what you're saying. He's so focused on the fan. He does say something out loud, but you can't quite make out what he's saying through all that blustering wind.
Looking at I'm looking at the log posts. I give Yami a direction to go in.
It's just a random
And,
direction.
Well, no,
Cap-
where the log post says.
I thought it was moving at erratic.
No, that's the compass.
That's a compass.
Yeah, the compass.
See, on the Grand Line, compasses spin around like dreidels, but in the normal seas, log posts will be spinning around just as much. I know it's weird, but that's just how it works.
As he holds out the log post and begins to show it, you notice that the inner mechanism begins to tick in 4 different directions, almost in a pattern.
Well, Captain, what's your favorite number? On a scale of 1 to 4.
1 to 4. Let's do 3.
All right. I point off in the direction the third tick pointed off in. Off that way, please.
And
Tells
on
me.
that note, we are going to take a quick break.
While our players take a brief break, check out playersoftherealms.com, and if you need dice and other things like that, check out dicelegion.com and use product code POTR to get 10% off of your purchase while simultaneously supporting us here at Players of the Realms. Also, be sure to check us out on YouTube and Spotify. If you would like to support us, check us out on Patreon as well. All the links are able to be found on playersoftherealms.com. While you're there, check out our wonderful merchandise. We are in the process of adding more, so keep an eye out. Patreon subscribers receive a discount on all purchase, so while on the store it's more incentive to help support our wonderful cast. While our players take a brief break, check out playersoftherealms.com, and if you need dice and other things like that, check out dicelegion.com and use product code POTR to get 10% off of your purchase while simultaneously supporting us here at Players of the Realms. Also, be sure to check us out on YouTube and Spotify. If you would like to support us, check us out on Patreon as well. All the links are able to be found on playersoftherealms.com. While you're there, check out our wonderful merchandise. We are in the process of adding more, so keep an eye out. Patreon subscribers receive a discount on all purchase, so while on the store it's more incentive to help support our wonderful cast. While our players take a brief break, check out playersoftherealms.com, and if you need dice and other things like that, check out dicelegion.com and use product code POTR to get 10% off of your purchase while simultaneously supporting us here at Players of the Realms. Also, be sure to check us out on YouTube and Spotify. If you would like to support us, check us out on Patreon as well. All the links are able to be found on playersoftherealms.com. While you're there, check out our wonderful merchandise. We are in the process of adding more, so keep an eye out. Patreon subscribers receive a discount on all purchase, so while on the store it's more incentive to help support our wonderful cast. While our players take a brief break, check out playersoftherealms.com, and if you need dice and other things like that, check out dicelegion.com and use product code POTR to get 10% off of your purchase while simultaneously supporting us here at Players of the Realms. Also, be sure to check us out on YouTube and Spotify. If you would like to support us, check us out on Patreon as well. All the links are able to be found on playersoftherealms.com. While you're there, check out our wonderful merchandise. We are in the process of adding more, so keep an eye out. Patreon subscribers receive a discount on all purchase, so while on the store it's more incentive to help support our wonderful cast. While our players take a brief break, check out playersoftherealms.com, and if you need dice and other things like that, check out dicelegion.com and use product code POTR to get 10% off of your purchase while simultaneously supporting us here at Players of the Realms. Also, be sure to check us out on YouTube and Spotify. If you would like to support us, check us out on Patreon as well. All the links are able to be found on playersoftherealms.com. While you're there, check out our wonderful merchandise. We are in the process of adding more, so keep an eye out. Patreon subscribers receive a discount on all purchase, so while on the store it's more incentive to help support our wonderful cast. While our players take a brief break, check out playersoftherealms.com, and if you need dice and other things like that, check out dicelegion.com and use product code POTR to get 10% off of your purchase while simultaneously supporting us here at Players of the Realms. Also, be sure to check us out on YouTube and Spotify. If you would like to support us, check us out on Patreon as well. All the links are able to be found on playersoftherealms.com. While you're there, check out our wonderful merchandise. We are in the process of adding more, so keep an eye out. Patreon subscribers receive a discount on all purchase, so while on the store it's more incentive to help support our wonderful cast. While our players take a brief break, check out playersoftherealms.com, and if you need dice and other things like that, check out dicelegion.com and use product code POTR to get 10% off of your purchase while simultaneously supporting us here at Players of the Realms. Also, be sure to check us out on YouTube and Spotify. If you would like to support us, check us out on Patreon as well. All the links are able to be found on playersoftherealms.com. While you're there, check out our wonderful merchandise. We are in the process of adding more, so keep an eye out. Patreon subscribers receive a discount on all purchase, so while on the store it's more incentive to help support our wonderful cast. While our players take a brief break, check out playersoftherealms.com, and if you need dice and other things like that, check out dicelegion.com and use product code POTR to get 10% off of your purchase while simultaneously supporting us here at Players of the Realms. Also, be sure to check us out on YouTube and Spotify. If you would like to support us, check us out on Patreon as well. All the links are able to be found on playersoftherealms.com. While you're there, check out our wonderful merchandise. We are in the process of adding more, so keep an eye out. Patreon subscribers receive a discount on all purchase, so while on the store it's more incentive to help support our wonderful cast. While our players take a brief break, check out playersoftherealms.com, and if you need dice and other things like that, check out dicelegion.com and use product code POTR to get 10% off of your purchase while simultaneously supporting us here at Players of the Realms. Also, be sure to check us out on YouTube and Spotify. If you would like to support us, check us out on Patreon as well. All the links are able to be found on playersoftherealms.com. While you're there, check out our wonderful merchandise. We are in the process of adding more, so keep an eye out. Patreon subscribers receive a discount on all purchase, so while on the store it's more incentive to help support our wonderful cast. While our players take a brief break, check out playersoftherealms.com, and if you need dice and other things like that, check out dicelegion.com and use product code POTR to get 10% off of your purchase while simultaneously supporting us here at Players of the Realms.
We are back. And the party members have finally made it to the Grand Line. Let's see if they're ready to handle things.
First, you gotta tell me, how's Sheldon doing? How is he? Is he
Terrible.
okay?
Sheldon is doing, well, shaken up a little bit. Stirred,
Mm.
some might say. Stilted, maybe.
You named him Sheldon. Why you just didn't name him Snelden?
Hey,
Nailed
Why
what?
it.
didn't you... Hold on, I feel
Whose
like
sale
we
is this? Sorry?
I feel like we really missed the opportunity to have a Gary here.
Nope,
I was
I wasn't gonna
gonna
be
be the
that.
one to say that, but I didn't want to be the one to say that.
Look, I'm not gonna be that cliche.
Call it Gary.
I'm also satisfied with Sheldon myself, personally. That was still good.
Yeah.
I've grown
Had
fond of
Sheldon on the
Sheldon.
You know, the sea is a bit shaken up. I pet him on the shell and feed him an orange peel.
Give me an animal handling check.
That one's it.
Oh yeah, let's see it. Let's see this.
Rolls a nat 20.
Don't worry,
Nice.
you ain't,
19 for a total of 21.
It comes out of its shell.
It's all right, little guy. Don't worry about Sheldon. Everything's over. Just smooth sailing until something bad happens.
you just had to say that.
But that's a later problem.
Too
Now
late.
it's orange peel time. I feed him the orange peel.
Sheldon will eat the orange peel. As you begin to sail, you notice that at first the wind is really picking up until it suddenly dies and you are left stranded.
My wind fan's still going, or did it run out? It's been like more than 10 minutes.
I would be saying that this would be happening after the course of several hours.
Alright then.
All right, everybody, you know the drill. Get the oars out.
Cool. Cause I'm gonna sniff the weather. I'm gonna sniff the air again. See what happens.
As you sniff the air,
I'm just sitting on deck.
picture a very hot day as you sniff that heating air as it causes your nose to kind of like heat up a little bit. As the temperature begins to rise rapidly.
So it's gonna be very like what am I hearing? Heat, extreme heats.
Oh yes, extreme heat. In fact, over the course of 10 minutes, you are going to notice that the temperatures begin to get to a point where anybody who is not exposed begins to take damage. And any exposed water on the ship that is large or smaller in size evaporates within an hour.
Oh, it's a good thing ours below shit.
Right? It's not like I asked for a reason.
Yeah. So Julius was like, because this is different from what Julius thought was
So
going to be today, right? So
I'm going to say, who is on the deck right now?
I
think
I think
Yeah.
I am because I sniffed.
Yeah.
I am because I sniffed
I'd
the
be on the
air.
deck.
Could I use prestidigitation to chill my jacket to cool it down?
You
You should
can, but think of it as you're going to be, because you have exposed skin, you are going to be taking the damage no matter
What's this?
which way.
Hold up, I got a call. I'll be right back.
Everybody will be, yep, gotcha. Everybody will be taking 1d4 points of damage, fire damage.
Oh gosh.
I
Ah,
don't have
Well-
much left.
I'm
So
just gonna
that
pull
would
that
be-
umbrella then.
3 points of fire damage.
I got 6 hit points, y'all.
Question: will we have taken a short rest within the hours that's passed by?
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
say.
say no because you have been working on the ship to continue moving. If you, so I'm gonna
Fair
say
enough.
you have not had the opportunity to take a short rest.
I'm
I
gonna
don't normally
take
do
a
anything on the ship, man.
I'm gonna take a second and I'm gonna apply some basic first aid to the captain.
I was just about to do that myself.
Sure thing. You will
So
be
how much?
So you
taking
can
How much damage?
you can heal for 8.
Thank you.
Need
real
some
quickly,
healing.
specifically for the weather check. You know that this heat is gonna last for 5 hours in this area.
Jesus.
Yeah. Jules just
Taking my shirt
Jules
off.
say. Yeah, Jules just says. So, guys, I don't think we want to be up here for the next 5 hours. It seems this place would have runs differently than where we were when we came over.
Yeah, that's the Grand Line for you.
I'm gonna wrap
Well,
up my
yeah.
exposed skin.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna just wrap up my body like Middle Eastern style, kinda cover my whole face except my one eye.
That's the only thing on his skin shows you is his hands and his upper body. He's like face.
But I'm sorry,
So
real quick,
he's sitting on that.
Clothing.
how much damage was
Sure.
it for the heat? So I can mark that off my sheet, please.
3.
3 points.
Yes, sir.
3.
I
Thank
pull
you.
out what seems to be a weird looking device that looks like a fan, and I just kind of blow it in your general direction. Your clothes feel chilly.
Yep, because I gotta stay on the ship, so it's alright. I'll tough this one out. I'm just gonna sweat. Ain't
Yeah,
nothing
don't,
new.
no,
Yeah,
no, I'm chilling your clothing, so you're fine.
I think you'll be all right, Yami. You could probably go below. There ain't any wind blowing anyway. You standing at the wheel ain't gonna do much. The current will blow
Yeah.
us where it wants us to.
Yeah,
Might
but in
want to
case
give us some
anybody comes
shade.
up. Unless we take shifts, but somebody has to be on deck.
It's
Why
fine.
are-
I've got an idea, and I take my like over jacket off and kind of wrap it around the mast. There. Now we can see that if it starts blowing in the wind from inside the cabin, we'll come out and we can start doing something. But until then, somebody just needs to watch that from safely inside.
What if a fire starts?
Gust of wind. Hold on, Sister Mirror said gust of
Oh,
wind.
that was my bad. I was pressing info. I was trying to figure out what I could do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But-
Gust of wind and warning winds, when used in conjunction, are terrifying because it's extra firepower. We should do that sometime when we need to get out of there. Combo warning winds and gust of wind.
I'm down.
Anyway, I'm going inside. I still gotta finalize my map of the of Reverse Mountain.
How? Well, I'll help you do that because I'm no use up here. Whatever. So as long as I'll keep an eye on that. We'll take shifts on to see if there's any winds after a while, though.
Yep.
I don't like being
Sounds fair.
stagnant.
Yes, we just gotta wait this out for 5 hours.
Keep an eye
But
on
here's the
things.
thing: the
Otherwise-
weather might change to something different after that, though. So do be wary.
So, do
It
you
seems
want
the
to
weather
just sit here, or
changes.
do you want to get the
Shift
oars
and
and start
watch.
moving?
I'll take the first shift to watch.
Make sure to
Alright.
stay underneath some shade. You don't let the sun hit you.
Yeah.
Well,
I
You
will,
know
I will
what?
chill your clothing for an hour with prestidigitation. Your clothing is
Like I
nice and
said,
chill.
like I
Thank
said,
you.
from where I hung my coat, you can see it from inside the cabin.
Correct.
well, I'd say we pop one of those rum casks. I think we all deserve a drink after that shit.
I think we're out of rum.
You're never out of rum.
I'm pretty sure we ran out like a couple days ago.
There's no way.
Chilly.
Look, man,
You're
the
out of
is
rum.
gone.
I pull out a little flask. You're out of rum.
All right, well, I guess you came prepared. I'm just gonna have some water. And
Yes, if we run
I
out
may
of
as
water,
well,
let me or the good sister know.
may as well take some inventory while we're waiting.
I'm just
Good
going
idea.
to
I'll,
play the accordion.
Take out my walk over to my desk, grab my my notepad,
You know what? Juice is like, I won't be around. I'll be outside in the water. I'm going to take a swim.
All right. Just be aware. There are quite a few things in the water out here that you might not want to run into.
Oh, it's
No.
fine. If I'm going to get in trouble, I will get out really fast. Yeah, Juice just takes off his coat. He just gets in this. He has little trunks on. And you see, Juice has a few scars. And by a few, I mean a lot of fucking scars. And stitches. That's the reason he covers up his body.
I think it's not a heat issue. It's like a sun ray issue. Do suns fire beams? I don't
Well,
quite
this-
know how the sunlight works.
This
I
is
know
a
it's
scorching
like
heat.
a ray of sunlight.
Yeah, scorching heat.
Well, if you're gonna be in the water, does it affect the water now? Is that a good question? Go ahead,
Well,
I
find
will
out,
check.
Doc.
You would still be affected. First off, the water does act as a mirror.
If I'm under
Which-
the ship.
If you're underwater, you're fine. But if, again, within an hour, if your skin's exposed, you're going to be taking another D4 points of damage.
Oh, it's fine. I will be taking a swim, and I'll be there for 4 hours because wild shape. Or the change.
And
in
every
form.
hour, I'll go and like chill the sails to make sure they don't catch fire or anything. Chill the ropes and sails.
Yeah.
Just to
So the
make sure they
captain's
don't
the
catch
one of
fire.
the captain's the one who's on top deck, right?
Well, no, because she
Currently,
doesn't
yes.
have to be on top of the deck to check for
But she's the
wind.
one who's keeping watch, right?
I'm keeping watch. Yeah.
From the
Yeah.
cabin.
So you probably.
Are we switching every
So
30
you
minutes?
probably.
What happened? There were two voices at once.
Julie,
Someone
you go
asked if
first.
we're switching everything. Well, I was like, the captain's probably the only one who probably sees this for the first time. The weird ass fishman form. He shrinks and gets skinnier than you ever seen him. He just falls into the water. Because I have no ground speed. That is a 0. I can only swim in the swarm.
That's
Oh,
funny.
that makes sense. That's crazy.
So you just like flop into the water like a
You're
fucking fish out of water and
you're
shit.
a Magikarp on land.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically, he becomes a merman. He becomes a
That was perfect.
he becomes a weird version of a fishman mermaid. It's a horrible thing to see. It's very fucking horrible.
Oh, you're a fur man.
But yeah, he just falls in the water. I'm gonna be underwater. I'm gonna be underwater for 4 hours, my guy.
Yep, I got you. That's gonna be funny. And how about for the rest of you?
I said I'm gonna be finishing my map, taking inventory,
All right, as you take inventory,
tinkering with my gun.
you are going to start smelling the wonderful smell of a great meal. But as you look at the inventory itself, you notice you're down almost half of your supply.
Edson thinks real hard and he's like, we had like 37 days worth of food when we left, and it's been less than a week.
She cooks you
Ugh.
extravagant meals.
Mhm. I might
Oh
need,
boy, you go.
But you guys loved them.
Edson like comes up from the storeroom and he's got that kind of like twitchy smile on. He goes and sits back down at his desk, starts kind of fiddling with his gun.
You're right there.
It's fine. Yeah. And he as he says this, he like accidentally twitches one of the pieces of his gun out of his hand. Hesitates to go pick it up.
Ain't gotta lie.
If we
No, spit out.
if we continue like this, we'll be eating food pellets in less than a week.
As he says that, the meal cart is wheeled out by Hina, not just pushed out. She's bringing it out.
I'm gonna look at the captain.
I like briskly walk over to the captain. Once again, still having that kind of twitchy smile on my face.
All right,
This is
I got it.
fine.
I show her the notepad.
All right. Hey, Hina, while we love that you are making these extravagant meals and they taste amazing, we have to save some of our, we have to ration some of our food. We're getting low on supplies.
Ration. She almost looks confused by the word.
We have to use less supplies so we can make it to our destination.
Okay. I can certainly
Is that
try.
okay with you?
I can certainly try. Though most of my recipes are for not rationing. I apologize
Nope.
if I did
I mean-
something wrong.
Nope. You didn't
It's
do
all
anything
right.
wrong.
I've got a couple recipes. Maybe I'm not the greatest cook, but when I was in the Marines, they definitely teach everybody how to prepare a decent meal.
You were in the what? I knew it.
You're like the only one who doesn't know at this point.
Well, I do now. And this is canon. I'm just like, I'm just like, I figured it out. And you're like, okay, anyways.
Moving
A
on.
I myself might have a few recipes the maids and my mother taught me, but I'm not sure how useful they would be.
Man, we could eat bread and cheese for at least a week.
That is not sustainable as well. Mind you, it will be an interesting experience not eating as much as I am used to, but I'll get used to it. Hopefully.
When they had us locked up, I was eating rats. That's a story for another day. I'll eat a damn about anything.
How are you? How did you not die there? That sounds absolutely terrifying. Like, did you get
Dang.
sick?
You know what parts to eat.
You know something that's always good though. That Navy curry. Yeah.
It's alright.
Simple,
I
easy to
like
prepare.
the gruel better.
You're a dumbass. And I mean that
What
in
do you
the most
mean?
pleasurable way possible.
Unfortunately, I don't really carry food in my locker. Only treasures, really.
It's fine. Next time you're going to make a meal, why don't you ask me and I'll rein it in a little bit. We can work together on it.
I think that sounds like a
you're-
great plan.
Sure as a hell a lot better of a cook than I am, and well, I did serve my stint as a quartermaster from time to time.
Sure, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, you've made this wonderful feast. I suppose we may as well enjoy it.
Could we save a plate for Julius? Alright, here's He's not here.
It's been,
Should we,
it's
like,
gonna be a
should
4,
we
it's a
throw,
4
should we throw
hours.
it into the water? Like, should we throw it into the water like fish food? Is that like how does that work?
Well, you
Yeah,
know,
what's the-
we could set it aside for him, and you know, if he doesn't come back by the time it's cold, then we can heat it up for him.
Oh, I'll eat it for him. He'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, he does love those food pellets so much. I'm sure he wouldn't mind eating them.
I
Yeah.
don't know. He's so big. How many do you think he eats? Jesus.
Yeah, probably a handful, honestly.
He's popping
He
on
probably
that
could eat a
sugar.
whole person.
You sure as hell big enough. It looks like he ate me.
Talking all this shit when I ain't here.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll talk to this right when we're here.
That's time to talk shit.
It's the only
Right?
time.
I do believe that food pellets are incredibly delicious. Well, not delicious, nutritious. That's the word, yes. Nutritious. Not very delicious. So he's
Oh,
probably
no, they're
quite
the,
healthy because of them.
They're the opposite of delicious, but yeah,
Disgusting.
Yes, they're nutritious.
they give you what you need to. They give you what you need to live. Not much more.
Well, better than nothing, and I feel like he probably survives off of that. I may or may not be trying to make an excuse to steal his plate, but we'll get to that when we get there.
I don't know. It looks like he ate a few of his patients. Probably. What's his crazy ass?
Oh, Ollie has to see me in my big form. Don't fucking touch my food.
What food? Y'all gonna have to bribe Hina not to say anything.
I didn't touch his food.
I don't know. I ain't know. I mean, what do you mean touching food?
Nobody's touching it. It's fine.
Yeah, well, we
Hey, everyone here
As
knows
Yami's got his fork in the plate. Yeah, nobody's touching it.
I'm gonna be eyeball. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be eyeballing it, but everybody's gonna like look at me like, "Don't you dare!"
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell him
You're,
this.
you're like you're like moving
you
like
want to
moving
do
the
to him.
fork over. You're like carefully moving the fork over, and just slaps your hand away.
Do what you think you can handle.
I don't know.
All I'm seeing is another PvP between you people, and I love every minute of it.
100%.
We fight each other more than we fight anything else.
And you know what?
Look,
That's okay because y'all got
Nine times out of ten, in the defense, everybody's not here to continue.
Speaking of,
Also true.
you guys are all inside, so give me a perception
Yeah,
check at
I want-
disadvantage. And
I wanted to
for
check on the wind.
yep, that's fair.
Perception with disadvantage.
For Julius, because you're in the water, give me a straight perception roll.
I didn't see shit.
I
Eee.
see everything.
Same.
I see nothing
Or not.
but my good eye.
I see skies are blue.
guys, it's fine. It's
Red
fine.
roses too.
It's fine, guys. I got it.
Looks like Aquaman saves the day.
Yeah, 100%.
They say he's the weakest. He talks to fish. Fuck off.
You know, of all of them, I hate Aquaman so much.
Why?
But that's neither here nor
That's
there.
funny, too.
That's
It's
a
random
conversation we'll
crazy.
have off. But with that, anything that was over 15, you would notice that the marine ship is able to be spotted over the horizon.
It's still there?
Yeah, it made it.
We're stuck and they're
Oh.
still moving.
Julius because Julius sees this head out the water like, well, shit. He just starts coming back up.
I guess you're not going to be staying down there the full 4 hours. I'd say that this was about 2 hours while you were down there.
Cool. I have to unshape shifts so I can have a movement speed. That's not water.
Gotcha. So you got to morph before you break the surface.
Yeah. So Because I have to climb, and I can't climb in fish form.
I just imagine he like breaches the water like a dolphin, sails up,
just
and then
thinking that.
transforms midair as he clings to the side of the ship.
I was literally just
I'm not
thinking
that.
that.
I'm not that acrobatic, man. Don't try to make me make a roll for that shit.
Yeah, as he grows bigger, as he morphs, and then just drops.
Majestically
Yeah.
just ah!
Yeah, Julius scarred up. I do want to say Julius is scarred from shoulders to feet. He has is mostly scars. So that's what y'all want to see coming to your path with this Swindler's trunks on. It's like, hey, Marines coming.
Right, I'm going to immediately go upstairs and prepare another warding winds. Captain, do you have anything to help with the breeze?
Now,
Yeah, I can create a gust.
due to
Try.
the fact that Warding Winds is centered around you, unless you're really standing on the mast itself, you won't have a major impact on the wind.
That's probably what. All right then. Well, that's also why I'm just probably standing next to the mast or something. I don't know.
Because I
Probably
believe
standing
it's
on the mast. Yeah.
yeah, you'd have to be because it's a what, a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, I'd have to climb up the mast. All right, I'll do that.
Okay, because if you do that, yeah, you would be able to start influencing the sails enough to start pushing you forward.
All right.
All right.
And then
Tie
let's do
yourself
this.
on, damn it!
I'm already doing that.
You know, I feel like you guys should just make him like a swing, and then just mount it so he can sit up there and just be comfortable while using Warding Wind.
Like a wooden plank with a
Something for
swing.
another time.
I mean, you laugh, but that's actually a really good idea, I think.
Oh yeah.
Let him get comfortable up there, just be like, all right, I got this guy. Next. Whoosh.
Edison, you keep your eyes on him, but watch the sails. Captain, you know what to do. Everybody else is ready. Hoshi, go.
Yo.
I'm gonna need you to help with the sails.
All right.
All right. Edson
Julius,
kind of
you
walks
keep
up
everything tied down.
Oh man, you know what could be a good spell for this right now? Gust of wind.
Which is what the sister's going to use
That's
as
what I'm
well.
doing. Yep.
That's just
Yep, that's
American.
the spell that's really needed for this moment right now.
Like, it's just getting like blown. It's like, oh god.
The thing, downside is only lasts a minute. So that's
Yeah.
the downside.
Just as a reminder, Gust of Wind does damage, right?
No, it
No.
doesn't actually.
No, it does not.
Okay.
As long as
No, it
I'm tied to the mast, I should be fine.
In fact, none of those really lame wind spells actually do damage.
All right.
It does
Partially,
provoke
at
a
least,
strength
most of the time.
saving throw, but if I'm tied to the mast, doesn't matter. Just tying myself to the mast.
I'm not.
All right,
I'm not
let's do
worried.
Besides, that's not you making the strength saving throw. That's everybody else.
I'm also not worrying about you. I'm worrying about the mast.
Yeah, it's not taking damage at all. No.
Yeah, it doesn't do any damage. Neither of them do.
Because, yeah. It's a lot of pressure. Anyway, so. You are beginning to move your way forward. You see that there is a growing distance between you and the marine vessel as if they are moving at a much slower pace, which is why it took so long to catch up. You notice that the temperature after the course of the next hour, the temperature begins to drop back down to a more normal temperature.
Good.
Sure, I'm glad I have this big hat. Keeps the sun off my face.
Well, that was my last second level spell slot, guys.
I have all my spell slots.
Does it feel like the wind's picking up at all, or no? Still just kind of like dead calm.
Still, there's a slight breeze enough to get you to continue moving, but you're only moving a couple of miles per hour.
What did you just say? Apologies, DM. I didn't quite understand. How fast did you say we were going?
A couple of miles per hour. Listen, a couple of knots, all right? All right? Are we going there?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I was just literally saying, like, you're traveling a couple of miles per hour. But okay, sure, we can argue semantics. You're moving at a couple
Nautical
of
miles.
knots. Goodness.
Couple knots.
You know, for that, I'm going to take away an inspiration. Just kidding.
While that's going on, grabs paddle, begins paddling. Because I'm out of second level slot, so I can't warning wind again. Paddle, paddle, paddle.
Oh yeah, easy pedaling.
Edson just kind of checks the log post to make sure we're going the right way before also picking up an oar.
I'm assuming at least one other person is rowing, right? Because if it's just one
Yeah.
person, you're going to go in a circle.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I can roll. I'm strong. I'm strong as fuck.
We got a 4-man rowing crew.
Yeah, I'm saying Captain could hold. She know how to hold the steering wheel straight. We can all roll, pedal.
Okay,
As
I
we
love
do
that.
this.
I love that you said that. The only person that's with a log pose and the navigator and the helmsman are downstairs. Gotcha. Straight is straight, right? So
Log pose
ahead.
works under the deck, you know.
I know, but if you're rowing, are you really paying attention to log posts?
Probably.
Yeah, unless he's going. All right, look. But go ahead and give me a
Probably check every hour or so.
See what I mean?
Row.
You can go far off course or an hour. Anyway, go ahead and give me a strength check.
And argue athletics.
I will allow athletics.
Go.
Everyone's just rolling athletics.
Say 15
Yep,
for me.
athletics works for me.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
I
Love
rolled-
to see like
I rolled my first good one.
the strongest
rolling.
members of the party are rolling the worst.
Look, man, this is always how it happens. This is how it
Alright.
always happens.
You were able
Performance
to.
check to get info up.
What happened?
He's roll a performance check to see if you're to make it look like you're doing a lot.
I will allow it. That or a deception check.
Wow.
I
He looks like he's working hard. If anybody looked too closely, you would notice that his oar is not actually touching the water. It's kind of paddling right above.
Himself.
He's just skimming the surface a little bit.
Not even.
Just to make the sound of water contact.
Not even. It's like he's just doing. It's just like in centimeters above the water. It's just like, all right, yeah, this is what I'm doing. This is what you're supposed to do, right? Because nobody actually
So he's
told him the
barely
oar has to
skimming the
be
water.
in the water. Yeah, pretty much. He's not even touching the water. He's doing a great job, though. The angle is almost right. Like, everybody else is focused on what they're doing, so they're not paying too much attention to him.
It's like perfect oar form.
He's full
Right?
sweating, like he's working hard.
If only it was actually doing something.
Listen, he rolled so
Perfect
well.
form.
He rolled
Wrong
so well,
direction.
he's
I know,
fooling
goddamn.
himself.
He's doing a good job.
So listen, perfect form, wrong direction. He's doing it perfectly, but wrong backwards.
Oh, God. Well, the other part is, if he was doing something, it would be bad, because then you guys would be going in circles, because that's 5 people who rolled.
Oh yeah, that's true. Only 2 of us succeeded.
So, yeah, listen, it's a good thing he did that one. But with that, it does boost your knots up only by a couple. So you are moving slightly faster, nothing to go right home about. But again, there is a growing distance between you and the marine ship.
Come on, guys. 1, 2.
Oh, come on, who's got the drum? Let's go. Dink.
Come on, work on your follow through.
He's already got the drum and started drumming. He's realized, wait a minute, this is what I should actually be doing. As he gets up from the oar and does his actual performance check. I will do an actual performance check to encourage the crew.
Nah, you gotta
You know
keep a steady
what?
pace.
Failure.
Damn.
The
Still a
minimum
10.
It's still a 10, yep.
You know what I could have did? I could have cast enhanced ability on myself. And just did a straight strength check with advantage.
Yeah, you could have. Or you could wait until your next check that I'm inevitably going to ask you for.
True. Wait, I mean,
Can I try to like above on the deck, like stomp my foot like to a beat to try and get them on like a pace? Can I roll a
Yes.
performance check for that?
I will allow it.
Let's go, Captain!
So what
Hell
type
yeah.
of what type of pace are you going to be setting? Are you going to be going for like a quarter? Are you going to be going for half note? What are you trying to go for?
Steady. Not too. I don't want to go too fast because I don't want to tire anyone out. I just want to keep the
So
pace
I'm
that
gonna-
we are.
I'm going to say
Yeah.
what a quarter or a fifth or sixth. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Okay. So every 5 or so seconds, you would be hearing a sudden bang coming from the top, and this rhythm would begin to pace. Edson or anybody who is military affiliated would recognize the cadence in a sense and begin to adjust your
Edson,
movements from there.
Edson like immediately starts catching on. All right, everybody, try to match the pace.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
going
that
to
I'm
match
like,
the
oh,
pace with my drums.
this brings back some fun memories as I start rowing.
Oh yeah, nothing beats rowing on a marine warship when there's no wind.
Exactly. How else are you
See,
supposed to get
engine
there?
contraption. Row, row, row your boat.
I heard they had some of those things, but definitely not on every ship. Only the larger ones, and I've never seen one. Just heard rumors through the grapevine.
And as you
Well,
continue
it don't
on,
matter. We don't got one now. So let's get to rowings.
go ahead and give me a check at advantage. Athletics or just a straight strength check.
Let's go, Captain! Set the pace! Getting
job,
some
guys.
good rowing!
With that, your knots-soar speed does begin to increase as the distance continues to further grow. You are able to maintain this pace for about an hour and a half, in which the ship is no longer visible to you directly. You are go ahead, Captain, and give me a navigation check or a water. That's right. You can't give me a water vehicle check. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check straight. No proficiency.
Straight.
Yes.
Can I bardically inspire the captain, seeing that I am playing the drums?
I'm going to say, does Bardic Inspiration, do you have to be in line of sight?
You do.
Let me just double check. I think I do. Sadly,
So I
Oh,
would
well.
say, unfortunately, not.
14's not bad though.
I try.
Not horrible.
No. Uh,
Yeah. I'd
As
say at
much-
the end of the at the end of the hour, I'd check the log post.
as I said, you were going to notice that you were about 90 degrees, not 90 degrees, 40 degrees off pace.
Not great, not terrible. Yami, Captain was doing her best, but we gotta go fix it.
Well, alright. I can stretch now. Alright,
I
you
can stretch
scallywag, keep on rolling.
I'll switch out with you, Yami.
Not bad, Captain. Thanks for the pace.
Of course.
That was a pretty good beat.
You know, you almost had me fooled for a second there. I was beginning to think you were military.
Well, I've had a long history on ships, so sometimes it comes out.
Fair enough. I'll I'll help Yami get the ship back on course.
And it is on this point we are going to call it here for the night. I hope you all have enjoyed the show for the night. Those of you who have tuned in, hopefully you like, subscribe, check out our shorts as they get released. We will be sending more out as the weekend hits. And tune in tomorrow. If not, have a wonderful weekend and be safe. Till then, say goodbye, everybody.
Good night.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Adios.
Vita saying goodbye.
You better be back next time.
Agreed.
Easy.